Good morning. Welcome to the booth of the Pansa group of companies, L1, L2. Today we have Mr. Dean Jackson from the Mason Black House Guyana Incorporated, one of the organizers who I will present the company to, but also present the company to you, our audience. The Pansa group of companies is a holding company that exists for more than 45 years. It was established by my late father and mother, in which our company started first as a lumber supplying company for the Almina sector, the Alcoa. And after the 1980s, they started providing cleaning works to the refining. I came in the scene in 1998, in which my first challenge was to diversify the company, but also introduce new technology and also management systems within the company that have resulted into diversification in several services, including mechanical services, mechanical engineering, manufacturing, machine shop services, training, etc., etc. Based on the facilities that we have developed together with our team and our community, we are now one of the companies that is unique and that can provide turnkey solutions towards the industries. We have developed our company from scratch, which is giving us the confidence to also train, teach, and also bring other individuals into business. Based on our vision and mission, we stepped from being a solely provider of industrial services to the Almina sector, but we diversify into other sectors such as the gold mining sector, the oil and gas sector, the food processing sector, and now we are even developing businesses for the small man. So we are now in a position where we provide services to the several industries, high-level industries, but we also provide solutions to the small men, the startups, the small companies, the medium-sized companies. Why are we here at this summit? We are here to present our potential with regards to providing services to the offshore oil and gas industry, but also present our capabilities and facilities to create added value for other industries. For example, the food processing industries, the lumber industries, and several other production industries that Guyana has and still need to be developed. One of the things that I want to stress is that we are not here to compete against Guyanese companies. We are here to join forces with them. We are here to create the long-term sustainability together with them, mutual beneficial, because I believe that there are individuals and Guyanese companies that has the potential also to bring services to Suriname and the rest of the world, the Caribbean. So we are on a mission here where together with the Guyanese people, the Guyanese business community, together with them, we want to help create the added value to the industries to the products. How will we do that? We will do that by also coming in with resources and facilities such as training programs, such as business development events, facilities to train. We are also open to bring Guyanese students for apprenticeship in our facilities in Suriname, but also to bring Surinamese students for apprenticeship in Guyana. We also have international partners that have joined forces with us based on this concept, added value. And the partners that we are joining forces with are Mokveld from the Netherlands, Wouter Witzel, also from the Netherlands, Multi Instruments from the Netherlands. But we also have partners in, for example, we have partners in Taiwan, CYF, we have partners in Thailand, Thai Sakaya, and also in Canada. So with all of these joint ventures and partnership, we bring leverage towards our company, but we take that leverage also to Guyana whenever we will come here. One question that I get all the time, when will you start in Guyana? Well, we want to start yesterday, but we need the right partner. We need the right connection. And today I'm calling out and I'm inviting the Guyanese business community, the Guyanese people, to approach us, to reach out to us. We want to reach out to you as well, to join forces, to develop business and create the real long-term sustainable businesses for Guyana based on adding value to our products, our natural resources and our human resources. So that at the end of the day, we don't only have the oil and gas, but we have other businesses that we can rely on and that can last for generations to come. So that's why we are here. I hope that my presentation is clear.
Very clear, yes.
Yes.
How is your time being so far?
Well, I must say I've enjoyed my staying here. The business environment, the organization has done a very good job, accommodating us, guiding us, show us the way and facilitating us. And I must say I'm really grateful of the support that we have received. I even met companies already. I already met some companies who are in the same branch with us, companies within machine shops, companies that does fabrication, welding and fabrication, mechanical engineering, but also food processing companies have approached us. And what I'm really impressed with is that also the small men approach us. So the University of Guyana also, we had a very good conversation with them. So I must say, with all the connections that we got in Guyana, with this event, I must say it was excellent. It was excellent. Of course, there are some things that we have to work on together, because it's mutual. and we are willing to support in order to to bring more innovation and to bring more added value to the organization.
Thank you very much.
But thank you. Yes. Yes, I hope it was clear.
Good stuff. We should
Yeah.
see you here soon with all the contacts you get.
Yes. Yes, we are back again with the highlights of our services. As you see, we provide a wide range of services towards the industries in which we provide machine shop services such as turning, milling, as well as conventional SCNC turning. We also do heavy duty drilling and several other services when it comes to machine shop services. Mechanical engineering, we do design and engineering. We can design from scratch, which you will see on the commercials. Um, our, com- our company is a company that provides several services. We do tank construction, valve maintenance, in which we are the only certified company in the Guyanas for valve maintenance according to the VR certifications. Our shop has capabilities to cut plates, to roll plates up to 1 inch in thickness. We fabricate, we construct several industrial equipment such as power boilers, pressure vessels, power piping. Mechanical maintenance is also part of our services in which we provide mechanical maintenance to the oil and gas industry, to the mining industry, to the food processing industry, to the production, building material production, and so on. With our service, we are also able to provide solutions for small businesses, solutions for infrastructure, and also solutions for the industries. You can see blasting and painting, construction of trommel screens for the gold mining sector. I've already mentioned the valve maintenance and so on. Machine parts, several machine parts for the industrial equipments, heavy equipments, pump shaft, etc., etc. With the facilities that we have, we are able to create the added value. Added value for our human resources, added value for our natural resources. Added value, which means we can create long-term sustainability together with our partners, together with the communities. Our approach is based on a holistic approach, authentic, holistic design thinking, in which we tackle the challenges based on eco-innovation. That means we develop personal innovation, we develop corporate innovation, and we develop social innovation. With all of this, we are able to create sustainability in several markets in which we can step from the commodity-based markets. So that means we can create packaging machines for food processing, processing machines. We can develop several new solutions for the production in lumber production, in wood processing, etc., etc. But the most important one is the human resource development. Human resource development is one of the main services that we provide to the whole of the industries in which we train and qualify technicians. I would like to welcome you to visit us so that we can have a discussion, so that you can see more of what we have to bring. We thank you for following us, for joining us, and in a short while we'll continue with the other services and products. Thank you.
Tem plano de Minas Aires?
Daar, in die zak. Onderin. Kijk of dat daar is. Karton mag ook.
You want a video?
No.
No, I got
So are you all from Georgetown?
Yeah.
No?
Some.
So the revenue, the revenue from the oil and the gas. Call your teacher. Miss, what's your name, the teacher? Miss? Please. Let's have a little interaction.
Okay.
So you're here with your students, right? Happen to do, how should we spend the money?
We want to know how we should utilize the money.
How do you want? You the
Ideas,
people. How?
extra stuff. Things outside of the club.
So we have people here.
We have a girl too.
Yeah. Okay. No, we want women as engineers. We want, because the core business of the Pansa Group of Company is manufacturing, fabricating, and to manufacture and to fabricate, we need engineers. We need welders. We need mechanics, right? We need machinists, right? So, in order to produce a machine like this, we need the mechanics to manufacture it. So now they already manufactured it for us, right? So now it is for us to enjoy the fruits of the work, right? Of the labor. Okay, so this is a hydraulic press. It works very simple. You just put the fruit. Take one second, Jimmy. One field second. You put the fruit in one of the bags, like that. All right, let's make a deal. The people in the front that already have, go in the back, please. Let's roll it.
Y'all pull out the handle of the cup.
Very sweet, isn't it?
Where's the handle?
This is so cute.
Oh.
So if you have in the front, please go into the back.
Dry cabbage.
I didn't even know how to handle.
Does everyone have a cup?
It's adorable. Yes.
Innovation. Very good. Who's the one that said innovation? Come into the front, please. Oh, you.
Don't dry cabbage.
Who's the one that said innovation? What's your name, please? Abhishai? Abhishai. You're not shy, right?
Anybody else?
Oh, excuse me, these ladies. So sometimes something will sneak in, but it is all organic, okay? Usually I use another sieve to get everything out, but ladies first, right? Ladies first, man. No more ladies? All right.
Or is this a certain out by?
You put it? Are you surprised?
Yeah.
All right. How did it taste?
Tastes like pure pineapple.
Good? Just good? Exactly like the fruit. All right. What's your name again?
Abhishai.
Abhishai, what did you say a moment ago?
I said it was innovative.
Innovation, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're striving for. This is innovation, right? This is. But why do you consider this to be innovation?
Because you don't see it every day, and it was creative. You want me to? Because you don't see it every day, and it was creative. They applied chemistry in order to make basically the fruit in liquid form. So I think that's innovative.
Do you think this will add value to?
Oh yeah, definitely.
No sugar, no preservatives. No.
I don't need to say anything anymore. So, Miss
Miss Norton.
Norton,
Yes, that's right.
you have done great by these students. They know what innovation is. They know what chemistry is. They know what added value is. You have done a great job, Miss Norton. So what do you think about all of this?
I am seriously impressed by the texture of the juice. You want me to speak into the camera?
Yeah, you need to speak into the camera.
Okay, I am. Well, it's not here anymore, but it was so good. I did not get to display it with you. As soon as I took one sip of it, it was down my throat.
Okay, who won round two?
Really, really sweet compared to what I usually do.
Round two.
Yes. Thank you.
Because this is really good.
For first
No.
round?
First round.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, it's really, really sweet compared to when I make it at home. I usually have to add the sugar
No,
to
a
it.
few people still need to get from the first round, right?
And so I enjoy
First
it.
round, first round.
Everybody got the first round.
Now we get the first.
Everybody? Okay, second round.
Oh, it's in the camera. Sorry. Hi.
Get someone assist with All right, I'll do it. And there was a question, is this pineapple from Guyana? Yes, it is Guyanese pineapple. It's local. Only work with local fruits.
I'm going to faint laugh if you two continue. Like this, I'll show you. Yeah.
Questions?
Good day. Good day. We're coming to you live right now from the Guyana Basin Summit, being held right here at the Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center in Guyana. And as you can see, right now we're at the Pansa group of companies, and with me, I have the man behind all of this. He's the CEO and he's the founder, Mr. Moreno Pansa. He's going to tell us his vision behind this group because this booth has been flocked with visitors. So, Mr. Moreno, tell us a bit about Pansa group of companies.
Well, the Pansa Group of Companies is a holding company which consists of the Pansa Machine Shop, Pansa Industries, and H. Pansa and Sons Contracting. Our company provides industrial manufacturing, industrial engineering, industrial fabrication, human resource development, in which we also provide project laborers, management, welders, mechanics, and we also provide industrial maintenance and mechanical maintenance for several industries, including the onshore oil and gas industry, the gold mining industry, the food processing industry, etc., etc.
Mr. Pansa, that was quite a mouthful, everything you have to offer. Now tell us, why did you choose to go within this particular field?
At first, when I started about almost 25 years ago, I'm second generation. The company was founded by my father and mother. And my first challenge was to diversify the company and expand into other fields. Um, our company started in the bauxite industry, which was declined based on a crisis. Um, and yeah, that moved me back then based on the needs of the market, based on the potential of Suriname and the Guyanas. We started to diversify, create, develop new business, new services in which we move from supplying of goods, wood for example, we diverge into the mechanical services, welding, fabrication, industrial manufacturing, in which machine shop, and in one word, we innovate and we add value.
You say innovate and add value. How does Pansa directly contribute to that?
Well, directly we train human resource. We maximize the capacity of human resource, mainly in technical disciplines, but we also develop business development strategies, which and business system, which helps to create other businesses, to help to create uh, opportunity. We have a state-of-the-art machine shop and several other facilities who has given us a leverage and capacity to innovate, to develop ideas, and then build and create and construct these ideas into tangible machines, tangible products, tangible services. These machines, these human resources, we bring them together with experience, with the community involvement, and we create added value in which we help create systems that can produce high quality products and services.
And Mrs. Pansa, even chatting with you earlier and even now, it seems you're very keen on human resource development. So, why exactly are you so keen on developing the human resources? And you've even mentioned that you want to help this to happen in Guyana.
Human capital is the most important resource, is the main resource that is that can transfer let's say dirt into a world-class product. And that is how we started our business. That is how I started with my business, is to develop and create facilities, training programs, to create businesses that can facilitate in maximizing the capacity of the human resource potential. And with this human resource potential, you can create businesses, you can develop factories, you can produce, you can add value. So the human aspect is very important, is the most important one of all. Because without having highly qualified technicians, highly qualified laborers, engineers, and all the aspect of the human the human intelligence, you are not able to create nothing or anything. So the human intelligence is most important than artificial intelligence and machines. So we start first with adding value to the human potential, and then the rest is history.
And Mr. Pansa, I'm curious, I'm sure even our viewers are curious, the slogan, sustainability beyond oil and gas. So why is Pansa so keen on sustainability?
Well, we have felt it the hard way. Our company again comes from the bauxite era, which was declined due to crisis in the world, etc., based on the resources that were ran out. Bauxite was in our country for more than 100 years. For now, that industry is gone. And we have been preparing ourselves locally as a company based on the visionary leadership that I have managed to develop to diversify the company into other sectors, which are also commodity based. The oil and gas is commodity based. The gold is commodity based. One day it will finish. So while these industries are emerging, especially the oil and gas, we already think about when it finish after 25, 30 years. We should be able to create businesses beyond oil and gas, which is we will use the oil and gas as a stepping stone, as a catalyst to, to, to fast track the development, to fast track finance, to fast track all kinds of engineering, you know, and then use this capacity and these facilities to add value to other markets, to other industries. Talking about the lumber industry, the infrastructure, aggregate industry, you can create more products, tiles. You can use our sand, silica sand, to produce glass. We can use other products to produce tiles. Right now we use our lumber only for building houses, but we can do more things with it. We can recycle a lot of our waste and reuse it. We can add value to our gold. We can also add value to our oil and gas. Because within oil and gas, if you bring the gas on shore, you have gas, which is energy, which you have also fertilizer, you have refining, in which you can do more. And I have a special friend here, Vijay Durga.
Good afternoon. How you doing today?
I'm doing
Good.
fine. He is one of the examples of beyond oil and gas, in which you have the oil and gas, you have the business providers such as Pansa, who's creating facilities beyond oil and gas, but he will tell it for himself. He is developing a port, which is actually also beyond oil and gas. And this is why we from the Pansa Group, focus on sustainability beyond oil and gas. But Vijay, introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and thank you for the opportunity to let me speak right now. This is great. And first of all, I want to say my hats off to you and the Pansa Group. This is something that I have to say just before everything else. It's close to my heart. Surinamese entrepreneurs pushing their own developmental skills, right, and stepping into this industry to take hold of it for Suriname and for the Surinamese people. So that for me is fantastic. First, so a little bit about my project. What we're doing is we're building the deep water port and special economic zone in Nikeri. So that's going to become the hub basin port for the whole Suriname-Guyana basin. So one of the things that really excites us, particularly about companies like Pansa, is there is a willingness to get into new industries, new ideas, new concepts, like you're saying, sustainability, going past oil and gas. I mean, at the end of the day, for us as Surinamese, that's very simply a catalyst, something that we're using as a tool to sustainably develop our country, right? So I think in terms of that, we're very excited at the Phoenix Development Company and at Firebird LNG to have Pansa with us. They're going to be one of the main kind of local service providers, bringing in valves and all of these other materials and equipments that are needed to run such a massive industry. So we're very much looking forward to helping stimulate, giving them a place, a very modern infrastructure to operate out of, and yeah, becoming a world-class company, right?
And I have to say I'm really impressed with what you've achieved with your plans.
Appreciate that.
Because I know when you started with this idea.
Yeah.
And
You've known us from the beginning, man. Yeah,
when you started with this idea. And that is particularly what we're talking about beyond oil and gas, in which mutual beneficially Guyana and Suriname, we can join forces.
That's right.
Two nations, businessmen within the two nations can join forces, create other products,
Exactly.
create added value for the next generation to come.
That's right.
I'm really happy to have you as one of my friends.
I'm really happy to be part of it, and honestly, I'm very proud of you guys, man.
We are proud
really
of you
proud
as
of you
well.
guys.
It's mutual.
Fantastic,
It's mutual.
fantastic.
Tonight we can see more collaboration.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
And this is what we mean with beyond oil and gas. Because we meet as businessmen, inspired young businessmen, to inspire others, also to do what we do, also to think, and also to join forces with us. It's about collaboration. It's about joining forces. It's about, meeting each other's needs and requirements, facilitating each other to be able to put high-level added value, long-term sustainability for the nation of Guyana and Suriname.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself, man. Couldn't have said it better myself. Beautiful.
Thank you. I have a little something for you. Snell.
For me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
A little compliment.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Pansa Group of Companies. Thank you for being with us.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, here, let me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Many thanks.
All right.
Mr. Pansa, final question from you.
Yes. We have the minister. The minister is waiting for us. His Excellency. Welcome.
Hamilton.
Hi, Minister
Pleasure.
Hamilton. Nice to meet you.
May you join us if you like?
Yes.
Yes, Minister Hamilton.
Let me hear the conversation.
So, we're talking about the slogan sustainability
A little bit
beyond
there.
oil and gas. Minister, is this your first day visiting the Pansa Group?
Yes, it's my first day because I was out of the jurisdiction, so to speak. I was in Region 8. See? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, I was in Region 8. If you know Guyana, our administration is divided into 10 regions. And so I was in Region 8, which is one of the interland regions, dealing specifically with training programs that we have launched here. And I was just explaining. And then I was to speak at this forum. I couldn't because I was out Monday to yesterday. And then Thursday is a day where all your attention is focused on the president because that is what you call cabinet day here. So I'm just from cabinet. I promise that I will just step over to see the gentlemen who were requesting my presence and who wanted to have a conversation with me. So here I am. And we have, started a conversation. They have started to introduce their product, what they do. And I think based on the initial conversation, I suspect we can develop a relationship. Because I was explaining that the Ministry of Labor, we have a department that does training, technical and vocational training. And I think that arm of the ministry can develop that relationship.
Yes.
Because I was just being shown a product that I think can be useful, mobile training facility. I think that's a good innovation that we can utilize. But just to give you understanding of what has been happening, we have training programs in all the regions, as I've said. 1, 7, 8, and 9, they are what you call interland regions, where specifically you have indigenous people and villages. And so the intention is to ensure the facility and opportunity goes to every Guyanese. And that is why we are intervening across the length and breadth of Guyana. So we came into office in August, and I can say to you, between then and now, we have already trained 7,500 persons through the length and breadth of Guyana.
Impressive.
Yeah. And the outside of training at facilities, I was just explaining, we also have what you call apprenticeship program. So like your company, if you come to Guyana, I'm told you're planning to come to Guyana very early.
Yes.
We can help you to make your own employees by facilitating them. So an apprentice, instead of you go putting up vacancy notices, we can channel people to you to be trained in your organization. I mean, you are making an employee who would understand your culture and all the dynamics of your company, and we can facilitate that.
Yes.
And so that is what I was explaining. We hope that when the company returns here, I'm told the 16th or thereabout, my technical officers can sit down and strategize and see how we can develop some type of cooperation.
I'm really happy.
And yes,
I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. As I stand here, I must say, first of all, I'm grateful that His Excellency took the time to visit us, to see us. It's our wish, it was our wish to connect from the very start with three ministries, the ministries of labor, agriculture, and education. But mainly what we do is more or less the linkage is directly with the Ministry of Labor. And I have done some research. That's why I wanted to meet you.
Okay, you're paying attention to me?
I paid attention to you.
That's a good thing.
And one of the projects that have triggered us is the project in the interior with the Amur Indians, where they have been training in all different areas, but especially welding and carpentry, joinery. So our business model for being here, and actually also in Suriname, is sustainability beyond oil and gas, but sustainability beyond the commodity-based businesses. We are triggered because we understand the importance of relying on a certain commodity. We've learned it the hard way. Our company started in the bauxite era, the bauxite industry. But we were lucky based on our vision, long-term vision, in which we have managed to develop facilities that help us to create added value for other products and other industries. That's how we moved out of the bauxite era and we started providing services to onshore oil and gas and the gold mining. But we know one day it will finish. So we are joining forces in Suriname with the government as well and with some of the important companies in the sectors such as Newmont, IM Gold, Alcoa. We do programs already. And we want to come with that same concept in Guyana to join forces with the government and other key stakeholders to start working on adding value to the human potential. First, to be able to have the capacity to participate on the oil and gas development, on the prosperity that comes with it, but also beyond the oil and gas to create other sectors to produce, to create products. I've met individuals and I've met companies here who I see have potential. We are here to add value, not to compete, because I know there are a lot of companies and individuals that have capacity, that have knowledge, and that's why we don't want to come to invent the wheel again. We want to join forces. I'm really, really grateful, Minister, that you took the time to visit us so that I can give you some more introduction of our company.
Importantly, the point you were raising is adding value. And the difficulty that we are faced with and we have to deal with, and there's the reason why. Since I became minister, actually 2 or 3 days a week, I'm not in office. I am out there seeking to help to transform lives of people. Huh?
Yes, very impressive.
And so you have, like in the indigenous communities, we have 214 Amerindian villages in Guyana,
Whoa,
right? Spreading
214.
214. Actually, every region in Guyana, you have Amerindian communities. But specifically region 1, 7, 8, and 9,
Yes.
that is where the Amerindian communities predominate. And so we have to change focus, and that is what I'm doing. Because some villages, they depend on forestry,
Yes.
but they're not making the type of money because they have no downstream activity
Adding value.
and value and
Yes.
adding value to their product, and that is what we have to
Correct.
change.
Correct.
And so the intervention like joinery is to ensure that young men and women in those communities can produce products from the wood that they cut,
Correct.
and not just the rough wood.
Correct.
And to be able to also put them in a position whereby when government is procuring services,
Yes.
they can procure from these villages
Yes.
to put furniture in a school, in a hospital, in a health center. So those are things that we are doing, and I believe, just preliminarily, we can continue the conversation.
Yes, of course.
And normally what I do quickly, and when you all come back the 16th, my technical people will reach
Yes,
you.
we'll be back. Yes.
I normally quickly say to any partner who's seeking to engage me, let us do a memorandum of agreement.
Yes.
Because from day one, I want all of us to be clear on what our responsibilities
Correct.
are.
Correct. That's the right way.
I
to
don't
do
want
it.
no complications
That's the
6
right
months
way.
from now.
That's the right way.
And that is what I preach to my people. But when you return, I will have you exposed to my people. I was just saying to your colleague, the Board of Industrial Training, that's the training arm of the ministry.
Yes.
It's not the normal bureaucratic government agency, because how it is structured, it has a board of directors.
Yes.
It has a CEO.
Yes.
So it is run like a company. And that allows for flexibility to really manage.
I really like that.
Right. So,
We work with the same counterpart
Yeah.
in Trinidad, MIC.
Yeah.
MIC? We have a joint venture with MIC as well.
well, the
Yeah.
possibilities are here
Yeah.
to have a lot of joint venture with the Board of Industrial Trading.
And
And
what you were mentioning
yeah,
about the added value
yeah,
for furniture, we combine the wood
yeah. And the
with other
steel work, and the steel
materials.
work
And the steel work.
from the guys who do well.
This is aggregate
Yeah, yes,
without
yes.
cement.
Yes, yes.
What we create as well.
And you're putting that in steel
Putting that
cages.
in steel cages,
Okay, I got you.
oil and stuff.
Yeah.
So we have these programs. Of course, we want business as well.
Mm-hmm.
But she asked me a question, Mr. Pansa, why human capital? Why you stress that? Well, without the labor force,
You have no business.
you have no business without the human capital. So first, we want to know that we are assured of the labor, the capacity, and that your ministry is the leading ministry in that, and we are really happy to get the linkage with you. I'm really-
Importantly, I promise you this: when you return, take some time off
You, Minister.
See?
Nice chatting with you. Definitely.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, this is Guyana Minister of Labor, the Honorable Joseph Hamilton. Minister just spoke with Mr. Pansa on the BID program, and Minister, you have been stressing a bit lately on building human capital, and that is Pansa vision also.
Well, the thing is, when I became minister, to guide me in what I will do, I established 3 pillars that will guide the ministry. 1 is training and retraining of workers. 2, the whole issue of human development. And of course, 3, protection of the rights of workers. So those are the 3 guiding principles of the ministry. And every day, this is what we do. As I've said, we came into office August 2020, and up to this moment, we have already trained 7,500 Guyanese through the length and breadth of this country, in all different skill sets. Importantly, before I shut my mouth, we have been able to influence females to participate in hard skills program. I've just come from Madhya, that's a gold mining area, and we are doing a heavy duty equipment operator program. 40 persons, 20 are females. A year ago, 6 months ago, they would have been afraid to even pass by the machine. And now they are in the machine, operating the machine. And so we pay a lot of attention to these hard skills programs. I tell you this, just to ensure that women focus differently. In some places, I have put an embargo on programs like cosmetology. I've just said, no more cosmetology program.
Yes.
Any young lady come to you, tell her go drive a tractor, go drive an excavator, or go and do welding or carpentry. So we're delighted that is taking on in all communities across this country where women are thinking outside the box, where they can go and do jobs where real money is at. And we will continue to do that.
Yes.
So part of the training and part of the development is also focused on females to participate in hard skills. So thank you very much. I have a lot of friends in Suriname.
Yes.
I have business partners in Suriname. So when they see me, I'm sure they will say, oh, you were on the Suriname media. Okay, thank you very much for having me. And I know it's the first conversation. It will not be the last, I can assure you that.
I would like you to have this minister giveaways.
Thank you
from
very
the
much.
Pansa Group.
Thank you very much.
So lovely chat with you, Minister.
Okay, pleasure.
We have the brochure here, so
Okay.
you can
Okay,
see it. Thank
my
you,
friend.
Minister. Really,
Normally I always forget cards, but you know to get me.
So for those of you who may not know, that was Mr. Pansa. He just had a chat with Guyana's Minister of Labor, the Honorable Joseph Hamilton, and as you can see, discussions were fruitful. And right now, the booth is basically getting flocked, and we're getting started. And we'll be back with you in a bit, where you'll see everything Pansa Group of Company has to offer.
Hoogkwaliteit diensten en producten. 2 jaar geleden hebben wij onze vleugels uitgeslagen naar andere industrieën en richten wij ons ook op het bedienen van startende en kleine ondernemers die willen uitgroeien naar grote ondernemingen. Dit doen wij door onder andere in de voedselverwerking en horecasectoren talloze verwerkingsmachines te fabriceren en of assembleren en ter verkoop of verhuur aan te bieden. De inspanningen van Pansa Group of Companies zijn in binnen- en buitenland niet onopgemerkt gebleven. Zo zijn er zowel Surinaamse als buitenlandse bedrijven samenwerkingen met ons aangegaan, zoals het bedrijf CYF uit Azië, dat gespecialiseerd is in het produceren van hoogwaardige voedselverwerkingsmachines. verschillende soorten vegetable cutting machines, slice machines, raw material washing machines, seed separators, crushers, pulp filters, sealing en packing machines en nog veel meer zijn te verkrijgen die gefabriceerd zijn bij Pansa Machine Shop NV en haar partners. Laat je informeren naar de vele mogelijkheden en neem contact met ons op via telefoonnummer 3451 6802051 of het mobielnummer 7698050 of stuur een mailtje naar info@pansamachinery.com of info@hpsnv.com.